I think we got it. Okay. It's all you.
Hello and welcome to the Power Suite. I'm your host Kendra Hayward and
LaShayna Wilder.
And today we are tackling a topic that's been on many people's radar. So many people are thinking about this. This is on their mind. Gentrification.
Okay. It's a complex issue.
It is very complex and a lot of different perspectives.
Like, that means you hang around me too much.
Too much. So we're gonna break this down and discuss it and talk about what it means in our community. Okay?
Absolutely.
So welcome. If you don't already, subscribe.
There you go.
Like, follow, give us a thumbs up. I can't talk today, but thumbs up. Boop,
all
boop,
of those
boop.
things.
And so let's get into this. Let's
all right.
go.
So I was asked yesterday. Was it? Yeah, we're yesterday. Yesterday.
Okay.
How do you feel about people coming to move here? And I answered the question. You know, sometimes it makes me a little sad. They were surprised at that answer. So he's like, okay, so tell me more about that. I said, well, you know, we understand growth and understanding, you know, bringing businesses in and all of the things, which is good.
Yeah.
But seeing families or seeing how gentrification has affected individuals that live in our community in a negative way is sad. You know, it's sad for me.
It is.
You know, property values are increasing, but people can't afford to keep them. And we're talking about, you know, properties that have been in families for generations.
Yeah.
You know, 40, 50, 60 years or more.
Yeah.
And people are, you know, feeling like they need to need to be forced to sell their property. And for little or nothing. Like, they're giving these properties away just out of desperation a lot of times. Or just lack of knowledge or not realizing, you know, what they actually have.
Yeah. So
that whole thing has my head hurting all the time.
Yeah.
So, there's that. So I did a little bit of digging, right?
Okay.
And I said, well, I wonder how many homes are on homes for sale on James Allen. So as of July 2024, 83 homes are for sale on James Allen.
Wow.
Right? And the average cost of that house is $642,500. Now, you got
that's American dollars?
You got about 650 grand?
No.
Okay. I don't know. That we
don't have it today.
Hallelujah. Not today.
Glory. Two time a yellow ball tie.
Oh, and sponsored my fan. Y'all, it's hot out here in East Charleston Street.
Please.
So today's show is brought to you by If You Know, You Know.
If you know, you know, girl.
Gally be hot out there.
Girl, you hot out here.
Gally be hot out there. Anyway.
Sorry.
So, yes, average home.
Okay.
$642,500.
That's crazy.
All right, but the average household salary on James Allen is what? Take a guess.
You tell me.
$82,083.
Who are they living at? They're not living at $642,000.
Exactly.
Oh
okay.
my gosh.
So did a little bit more digging.
Okay.
To see how, you know, because that was the first thing came to my mind. So if you making 80-something grand and a $650,000 house, where you living at? So I'm trying to figure out how many people are living in the poverty line, right?
Oh wow.
So the population we're talking just James Allen, is about 12,000 people. So 11,984 people. Okay, so we say 12,000.
Okay.
Right? And about 500 of those people are considered to be living under poverty line. The, national poverty line.
Okay.
So with that being said, I said, well, how much do I have to make to be able to afford one of these average houses that's selling for $650,000?
Right.
And monthly income of at least $13,587. So that would equate to an average of $163,044 per person in the house.
Per person in the house?
To be able to comfortably afford
contributing
this.
to the household income.
Right.
That's a shame.
Who paying that? I need to know who paying that.
First of all, we live in Charleston. Mm-hmm. Job market here, it's very few and far between that make six figures. Mm-hmm. Not even 163.
And we're talking about
just six
professional
figures.
people now.
Absolutely, with several degrees, plenty of experience.
Oh yeah.
Very smart.
So I'm gonna say around 165,000.
Yeah.
Okay. So I say self.
Yourself say
self. Self. That math ain't math.
It's not mathing.
No,
it's not there.
It's not there. So, if these are the numbers that we're working with, right?
Yeah.
And you could imagine how many people are living paycheck to paycheck. Seriously living paycheck to paycheck. Just thinking about how many people that you know make at least $165,000 a year.
Right.
No, I mean, so if you're and if your average household income is about $80,000, where you stand? Like, it's not going to work. If you are selling now, maybe a good time for you, but trying to buy without making that kind of money, like, I don't know where you're going.
It's unreal. It's unreal. Mm-hmm. It's really unreal. And I guess I'm stuttering because I'm like, you think about $82,000, right?
That used to be good money.
Used to be good money, and the fact that we've got to the point now where you make and live in a 2-bedroom apartment.
Oh, yes.
Maybe. Yes. Depends on the type of apartment that you want to stay. Look at those apartments that they have downtown Charleston.
Yep.
Y'all see those apartments?
Total average
$3,000 and $4,000 a month.
No. That's what I was just about to tell you. That's exactly what I was just about to tell you. Housing costs per month is around $4,067 a month.
Yes.
Just to be able to basic
living.
That's it.
Your necessities.
Fancy. Yes.
That is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. So your household, you need to make at least $13,000 to $14,000 a month
to afford a house. And
then, no. That's just to live comfortably.
Oh, right. Yeah. To be comfortable, to be able to buy eggs, 2 dozen eggs
for $10.
For $10, and $8 orange juice. $8
for
orange juice.
$8?
Listen, where's the orange tree?
Oh my God.
Give me a banana plant. I'll find me a pineapple plant. Girl, make my own juice at home.
You know what? You can regenerate pineapples, girl. It's actually pretty good.
I know, but the plant only generate one.
That's it. One
I need more. I can't get a pineapple juice until next year. What?
In season.
Oh, Lord help me. That is funny to me. It's not funny, but it's like
we gotta
to make light of it,
man.
because it's so terrible. I don't know how. There's no other word to really describe this feeling of feeling a little hopeless. But that's why we want to have this conversation on July 20th.
Absolutely.
July 20th at the Baxter Patrick Library on James Island.
Yes.
We're curating this panel list, a panel discussion.
Yes.
On not only gentrification, but also financial wellness.
How do you be able to maintain your assets? How do you grow the money that you have?
Yes.
Without having to work 4 and 5 jobs.
Like a Jamaican? Oh, God.
You know what? Listen, I'm good with them. You can't listen.
They gonna work.
I ain't got nothing wrong. Nothing.
A hard working person.
Nothing against anybody.
Whoever's gonna do it.
But either way,
absolutely,
trying to teach people how to invest, trying to teach people how to, be able to gain the knowledge to actually feed into their families for generational wealth.
Yes.
You know, these are the things that we just weren't taught.
We weren't.
You know, and it's not in a school curriculum anywhere that actually would feed into you. I mean, we were adults, like grown, out of college before we started really diving into, you know.
Because we saw the change. We recognized the change. And thank God our parents really instilled those things in us. I feel like the conversation has started, but it's never really taken off.
Right.
Like, where are the actionable steps? Right. When are we going to take the conversation and create an action plan and implement that plan?
Right.
Like, step 1, get together. Mm-hmm. Step 2, talk about it.
Right.
Step 3, do something.
Right. Period.
That's it.
It's simple.
And then you follow up after you do something. How did it work? Test it out. This didn't work. Let's try this. Yeah. Like, but we need the conversation. And it has to be all generations. Can't just be young folks. You know, the disconnect has to be there for all generations. And we need to start from letting our little ones know now.
Absolutely.
You know, in school. And that's why I'm so happy that Janetta Gregory is going to be a part of this conversation, because she's the principal of James Allen Elementary School. And yes, she's amazing. And we need people that think like that. Yes. And want to instill that in our children.
And that forefront, you know, for the future, really. Yes. You know, instilled in them, because they see what's coming.
They see it.
And the kids will be blindsided. Like, if this is the kind of money you have to make in 24, okay, without, and not having any knowledge about what could be to come, I'm afraid for these kids, seriously, who are not being taught or just don't know, because, you know, the generations before them aren't aware. So,
and it's more than just work, you know. Investments are out there.
Yeah.
We have to learn how to invest.
Yeah.
And if it means you start baby steps, then start your baby steps. Get familiar with the terminology. Get familiar. Surround yourself with people who maybe invest on a regular basis.
It's actually kind of fun. Yeah. When I started really kind of teaching myself a little bit more about investments and how to do it, I was like, okay, I can do this.
Let me try this. Yeah, and then you get more well versed in it, you know, and then you're not as afraid. Right. So you definitely have to get your feet wet.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. We good.
Y'all come get Lashina with this doggone fan she got.
Ooh, girl, I'm telling you, child. If you sponsored by If You Know, You Know.
If you know. That old fan.
If you know, you know, girl. Ooh,
jeez.
So, back to July 20th.
Yes.
So, what do I need to do to get there? Some people would be asking, how much does it cost? Where is it going to be? What time?
Do I need to be there?
Da.
Will it be live streamed?
Will it be live streamed? So go ahead.
Am I answering? Okay. So to answer all of those questions, first place you go to register, right? This is a free event.
So it makes no excuse. Y'all ain't got no excuse.
No excuses not to know how to get there, what to do. The information is here. We want you guys to share.
Your Amazon cart costs more. Get off Amazon.
Get off Amazon and go to urbanmasterclassnetwork.com. The registration form is the very first thing you will see for this event. That's how you register. Give us your name, your email, your phone number. Let us know if you're coming.
And then go back on Amazon if you feel like you need to go ahead and get with your whatever supply.
There you go buy you one of these fans.
Oh, girl, listen.
But let's register first. Also share. We have a flyer out there on Urban Masterclass Network, our Facebook page, where you can share very easily. You can even go to my personal Facebook page, Kendra Elizabeth. Share, you guys, please. Instagram, we are Urban Masterclass Network, and we are also the Power Suite. So this is our Power Suite podcast. So we have 2 Instagram or IG accounts that you can use, but Facebook, email, text your friends, send the flyer, urbanmasterclassnetwork.com. There it is. That's how you register.
And also share the podcast. Join the conversation. And we'd like to hear what you have to say.
Yes.
You know, And post those on our social media platforms too.
Please. We had some feedback from so many people that are like, we act like we're in the conversation too, and we want y'all to feel like you're a part of this conversation. This is a very relaxed environment. If you can't tell, we're on the couch chilling, but we're also talking about some topics that are important to our community, and that's the whole purpose of our podcast. We want to share about how we can make a difference in our community,
and that's the whole purpose of Urban Masterclass Network.
Absolutely, we're a family. Yeah.
I mean, you know, we like to see people succeed. Yeah. And you know, it's enough out here for everybody.
Absolutely.
So, you know, what I know, you could know. I mean, what your talents are in, my talents may not be, but collectively we can do this together.
The collective effort.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Yep.
Ujimu.
That's it.
There it is. Collective effort. Yep. So you guys, please share this. And if we haven't told you, we'll do the rundown of the panelists, right?
Right.
So
let's go.
We have some great people are coming. I'm just going to name a few, okay?
And we have a few others that we've been talking to that is going to put the little...
They'll be there. So you do not like some special guests.
Yes. Sprinkle on top that are
Cherries.
Amazing.
Yes.
Are amazing and have been dynamic in their fields of expertise.
Yes.
And the thing is we are literally giving you this information. These people from the community are hungry for you to have this information. So there's no excuse for you not to be in the seat.
Right.
I don't want to hear nothing about, you know, oh, I can't afford it because it's free.
It's free.
I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, I don't have no ride. It is called CARTA. Because we have had people catch the bus to come to places. Uber. You know, you know, people pay for and put the effort in for what they want, right? But when you give them something they need as an excuse, that's foolishness. That's why we're in this situation.
Foolishness. And listen, we are going to live stream it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So go to our Facebook page. It's going to be live streamed. However, we prefer you to be in the room.
Yes, because you can get your personalized questions answered.
Yes.
They can't hear you on the live stream.
Right. You know, and we'll be able to, you know, kind of maybe monitor the live stream, but it may not be, we may not be able to give you the same attention we could if you were in the room. We don't want you to miss it. We really don't. It's gonna be impactful.
Yes, absolutely.
And by the time you leave that class or that forum,
action steps.
You'll know exactly what to do next.
Yes, action steps.
There'll be no questions of, well, what am I supposed to do now? We'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, first step, get there.
Okay, hallelujah. Get there.
Be there. Yes. So we're going to have Reverend Dr. Charlie Murray. He will be there. He's a business owner, very familiar to a lot of people. He's also the owner of, he's the pastor of First Baptist.
If you know, you know.
On James Island. If you know, you know. She's a member.
Love it.
My father's a member, so I'm honorary member.
She'd be there just as much as
And then he's also the owner of Maurice, or co-owner, I believe, of Maurice Mortuary. We also have Nashonda Hunter.
Okay.
She is the executive director of Charity Foundation. We also will have in the building, like I mentioned earlier, the principal of James Allen Elementary School, Johnetta Gregory.
Oh, but Nashonda is also associated with Lady of Mercy.
Oh, Lady of Mercy, that's right.
Yes.
That's very true.
Which is a community organization that provides a ton of services.
Yeah.
From, I mean, anything you could imagine.
Yes.
Healthcare, mental health care. I mean, all kinds of stuff. They do great work over there.
They do. And thanks for catching that. Yeah. And then, who am I missing? Oh, Maurice Brown. Mm-hmm. He is a financial advisor with Edward Jones. So Edward Jones, if you're not familiar, I mean, they do a lot of it. Yeah, they're financial advisors. They help you with
huge conglomerate.
Help you build a portfolio.
Yes, and that's the other
portfolio.
Thing. Yes, the diversification of a portfolio, how important that is, what types of investments to make, how much percentage, how aggressive, those kinds of things. And like you were talking about, learning the language.
The terminology is important. Because if you don't speak the language, you'll have no clue.
Yes.
And you'll be lost.
There has been times where I would be introducing myself to a new sector of thing that I didn't understand, whether it was design or whatever it was. And I would have to go back 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
To just repeat yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
So people understand.
To get, but if it was available to me, then, I was going to soak it in. I was saying the other day, we should be excited to be able to learn. Now we don't have those restrictions. As far as learning how to just be able to read, thinking back that far, but now we have, so many things that are available to us that are literally handed to us, and we just have to take advantage of it.
Yes. And not be afraid to take it. I know I've said it already, but that fear factor, fear is in so many things within our lives.
Listen.
It's more than just finances. It's like trying anything new, letting the children go to school for the first time, you're starting a new craft, you're starting a new job. Starting this podcast, starting this business.
Everything.
We were like, we got to do it right. Well, I was.
And then I was like,
we got to do it right.
Leave me in the background. I don't want to be.
We didn't want to be out there, but so many people encouraged us.
Yes.
And told us, listen, people are listening. Folks are watching. And they want to hear what you have to say.
Yes.
And no, we haven't been community activists for 30 years.
Oh, no.
However, we've lived in Charleston all of our lives. Well, majority.
And we are, I think, we are very strong and opinionated women. We have something to say. Period. And one thing I do, love about us is that if we see something that is wrong, we just go in to try to fix it.
We do.
Even if we can't fix it, we're going to try.
We're going to try. We're going to try.
That's not done right. And it will be done right the first time.
Okay. Yeah. We really want, and we want others to kind of pick up on that too.
Absolutely.
Like anything that we do, it comes from a great place. Right. It comes from a place of seeing a need that we feel like we can contribute to.
Right.
We may not be the full solution, but we're a part of it.
Absolutely.
And as long as we can work together as a team and bring others along with us that are willing to make change and not fight with us, because sometimes that happens, especially generationally. Like if we have older generation, younger generation, and then our Gen Zs that we're raising out here.
But it's enough out here
for
everybody. And if we collectively work together, we can change so many things.
Yeah.
And all it takes is just one step, one foot in front of the other. But I'm excited about this thing on the 20th. I really am.
I'm so excited. From 1 to 4 p.m. right there at Baxter Patrick Library on Grimble Road, Grimble Extension, South Grimble. It's all the same road. Please come out. They are expecting us to show up and show out. We are ready.
Yeah, and they were even excited to extend the offer to use the community rooms for this. When I spoke with the manager there, he was like, absolutely, if this is something that's going to benefit our community, we are all about it. And everybody didn't give us that same enthusiasm. So we're grateful for the library.
Thank you library.
Thank you, Charleston County Library. Because they were like, we have to be that place that our community can come to be educated on whatever it is. Right. So they were really excited. And when you really start digging into the library, it's, this is kind of nerd coming out.
It's okay.
But I'm telling you, the amount of information that they have in there about the people from this community.
Oh, yeah.
You'll sit there for hours digging. Oh, that's so-and-so grandfather. And so, I heard about him. I'm telling you, exciting. It's exciting. And that was another reason why I think that was a fitting place, is because we're talking about how things are impacting our community.
Yes.
But when you go into the library, you see the memories of the ancestors that we have from this community.
Yeah.
That, allow us to be able to get here. So it's meaningful in so many different levels.
Yeah. So if you aren't using the library,
get in there.
Go to the library. Get a library card.
Yeah. I'm serious. I mean, that sounds very nerdish.
No, that's the truth. That's why we miss out on information.
Absolutely.
Right? Because
it's
the
right
whole
there.
library is right there. It's public information. So
and it's designed for this community.
Designed for us.
If you start digging, you be like, oh, that's my so-and-so grandma. Or I saw something in the library about my great-great-grandfather. And I'm looking, had a whole bunch of other stuff I needed to be doing. But I'm telling you, when you see the imprint of the people in this community, and I think that's really why when we're seeing this land just being given away, or when you see things getting wiped, it's an emotional thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you see these people.
The people you know. You know what they went through to get what they had.
Right. And it's not something you see on TV or movies or, this is your community.
Your family sometimes.
Yeah.
So I hear it.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, we got to get in here. We got to figure out how to be able to be equitable in every area.
Absolutely.
Finances being one of the main areas that I think we have to, kind of level up in.
We do. And I'm excited to find out how we're going to do this from a business perspective for our families and for our children. We're tackling all 3 tiers of information.
Yes.
And all of it is going to be under the umbrella of financial literacy. Yes. So please come out and support us. Support your community. Support yourselves because it really impacts you.
Yes. And shout out to my LS, Denise Johnson, who is doing amazing things at her summer camp.
Yeah, shout out to you, Denise.
Yes, so she was telling me today that they were doing a financial literacy kind of breakout session with the kids.
Oh, okay.
And they were doing it with like a Monopoly game. And so these kids are at summer camp. They're having fun doing summer camp things.
Yeah.
But she's actually giving them life skills outside of just having them in front of tablets.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I'm digging it. I told her I am so proud of her. So love you, girl. OC Summer Camp is Opportunity Calls Everyone is what OC stands for.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she's doing the dang on thing. So we were talking about how, starting with the kids is important. So I have to, give her flowers because she's doing it with the kids.
Quick little plug. I love it. Thank you so much, OC.
Love that. See y'all later. So wait. You better like, subscribe, thumbs up, and
comment, share, and join the podcast. Follow the podcast. Follow the podcast on all platforms and Urban Masterclass Network.
Yep.
The Power Stool.
Make sure I got a charge on my fan when I go up here.
Oh my gosh. Her and this fan. If you don't already, subscribe. Tell a friend. Give us a thumbs up. Like, please. And comment if you have a question or just want to comment on what we talked about in our topic today. And we will see you next time. Peace. Bye.